Welcome, 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 my lovelies. Welcome back. The reason I'm giggling like an idiot is because I am not stopping at the moment at all, which is brilliant. I'm in the middle of filming. Well, in between my own work, under there is John Boy's house. Or buildings. So I'm putting a video together of his. So the first instalment, I don't know when it will be out, but we've got quite a few clips together. So as soon as I've got a decent amount of time for you to sit and have a cuppa and watch, then I shall release that video, the first one. That's coming along just nicely. I'm also videoing the commission house that I'm doing, which is over here. And each of these little videos I'm doing in between is because I'm waiting for some bits of wood to dry on my commission house before I can carry on cutting and building. So it's all done. It all takes time, but it can't be done in one go, so you have to leave bits to dry and then carry on. So that is coming along all the time, and should be out any day now, the first video. But all these videos in between that you see are literally, I'm not leaving the commission, if you know what I mean. I just can't work on it at this moment. So I thought I'd throw in another little video here. And because I miss you guys, which is actually really true. Very often when I'm in bed at night and the lights are off, I'm thinking about what I'm doing, what I'm decorating, what video I'm doing next. And then I think about all the names of the of you guys that watch the videos, names that I know well, people that have followed me from the start, and new people. And I want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you carry on watching because I'm really enjoying doing this journey for you. Really enjoying it. So an update in the world of Rich Miniatures, just quickly. First of all, just a really odd thing, and I didn't have to say to anybody. I told John Boy, and he just thought that was a bit weird, but I just thought I'd mention it anyway, just to put your mind at rest after I tell you. But I had an email from somebody. I didn't recognise the name. It could have been a new subscriber or whatever, but it turns out, I'm guessing that it definitely was not. But they messaged, and from the email I worked out that they were obviously either probably not watching my videos, but was looking on comments of lots of my videos or some of my videos, just to work out what certain people are saying here and there. And I won't say who, because I don't want this person panicking, but they obviously picked you at random. But they, because they worked out that some of you that I'm selling things and some sending things to some of you, and some of you are thanking me for them, and they're realizing this. They obviously worked out that I know your addresses to send things to. Which I don't write down anywhere. It's in my my website shop, because you fill out your forms and buy things, and it comes up with your shipping details. And that is, I use that purely just to write into the shipping, the Royal Mail shipping site that I use. It's Royal Mail, and I buy your shipping labels, and so I can send the items off to you. So nobody can get into that. That's all coded for me, passworded. But somebody emailed my email address, and pretended that they were a friend, a dear friend, apparently, of one of you subscribers that watch me, and they had mislaid your postal address. They obviously realised that I have posted things to you, and they asked if I could very kindly give them your postal address, because they wanted to send you a surprise gift. Obviously, right away, I thought that was a bit weird. I just have to, the only reason I'm telling you is because I'm now 64. I know that's probably not old to some people, and it's extremely old to others, depending on what age you are now. But I just want you to know that I'm at the moment not becoming ill and not starting to forget things, and I'm not easily scammed. I will touch wood, because one day someone will trip us up somewhere, and I'm sure most of us will be scammed at some point, which is just a horrid thing to do. And I just don't know why people in the world exist that do that. But they were hoping that I would just email back and say, "Oh, how very nice of you. Yes, of course, her address is blah, blah, blah." But I did write back just to say, well, in not so many words, I let them know that I knew this was obviously some kind of scam, and they were just trying to get private addresses of people that subscribe to me, and probably look at other videos and try and do the same with them as well. And I can't put a photograph or screen print of the reply that I got. It was more than 2 words, but it was actually 2 sentences. But obviously when they emailed back, it did actually make me giggle, because they were so rude, unbelievably nasty, because of what I had written, sort of acting rather intelligent. See, I hate doing that. I don't know, but pretending to act intelligent, that I knew what they were doing, to try and get someone's address, and they were extremely vile. So I have deleted and blocked their address, their email, so they won't be writing to me again. But I just want you to know that I am on the ball, my lovelies, because a lot of you that have bought from me, obviously I know or have details of your address and things like that. But I want you to know that I'm not going senile yet, and I'm not giving out your information to anybody on this planet. So that's one thing I wanted to just let you know. As I said, you didn't have to know, because nothing's ever going to come of it. But I just thought that was such an unusual thing. I felt, apart from telling John Boy, I felt I should share it with you guys, because we're all in the same room together. Anyway, the second thing was, thank you so much to the people that have bought Martine's items that Martine's made, her minis. She's absolutely over the moon, cock-a-hoop, as we would say, that some of her work has been sold, and she may, I don't know yet, but she may, it may encourage her to make more pieces that I can put in my shop to sell of hers. For her, so she may or may not, I don't know yet, and that's entirely up to her. But I think she's just really pleased that her items have just started going around the world, and there's some items going to Canada and the US and the UK at present, which is brilliant. So I'm just really happy for her, basically. But she's a dear friend, and we would do anything for her. The third thing I just wanted to say, I'm slowly adding items to my shop. As the ones of you that look on it regularly, you'll notice new things appearing in the different sections. And in the new items for sale section, I'm only putting anything that's either been made from new and decorated, or things that I have bought that I am selling. So I just wanted to show quickly, because somebody had asked a little while ago about the English, well, not English, the British phone boxes and post boxes. And what I've done is, I bought two post boxes and a phone box, different styles, and I've put them in my shop. So as you're looking at this video or watching this video, you should be able to go straight into the shop to look at them if you desire. I will put a link to the shop under the description box as usual, as much as I will remember to do so. But it's Rich Miniatures anyway, so it's not hard to find. Yes, but somebody had asked me. So what I have done is when we visited in Cornwall, we visited the Streets Ahead suppliers, one of my suppliers that I have a trade account with. I bought some of these post boxes and phone boxes purely to put them in my shop, and I've got the recommended retail price catalogue, so I know how much they sell for in shops and other places online. And what I've done is make sure I'm selling them a decent amount cheaper, making a couple of pound for me just for doing it in the first place. It takes a while to photograph and put it all on and to buy it in the first place. But I'm trying to make sure anything that I sell new in my shop is cheaper than the RRP. I don't do an absolute percentage every time or whatever. I just look and find out how much they sell for if you were to buy them from Streets Ahead online or other retailers. But I get that price and then I just knock off something so it's cheaper. Just because it might be a bit easier for you to get things at a slightly better price. And what I'm going to do with the new item section is gradually build up. When I've got spare cash and whatever, I'll buy more stock, different items from my suppliers, and I'll start adding them to my shop. So gradually over time it should start building up with brand new items for sale. But what I shall do is I'll move the camera down and I'll just show you the items that I have on there now. Okay, so first up is the British telephone kiosk. They're all 1/12 scale. Most of what I buy is 1/12 scale. I do have a set of furniture, lovely little furniture that's much smaller. I have to work out the scale of it, and I will put that in my shop. But I will write in block letters so you know that this is not 1/12. But more or less everything I'm selling online will normally be 1/12. So this is a telephone box. They're so like the ones we have in the UK. And it opens and there's a little wooden telephone in there. I think personally, if I was having one of these outside one of my houses, I would very carefully remove that telephone, because it is just made out of wood. It's really the box that's meant to be for sale, and it's just got an impression of a phone. But I would get a different telephone, I think, and glue that in, just so I made it my own. That's what I would do. Obviously, if it's your phone box, you do exactly what you want. But that's that. I'll leave them out of their boxes and I can put them away carefully when I'm finished. I should have brought my glasses. Silly of me. But this is the Edwardian post box. So it's round, a rounder shape, the Edwardian post box. In England, we call them post boxes. But when we talk about, or when I talk about sending things abroad, in the UK we post things to people. It's just that our language we use. But I am always aware of, when I speak to people outside the UK, that I am shipping things to them, because in other countries it's called shipping. But I just wondered, if these are in other countries in different shapes and forms, are they called shipping boxes, or are they still called post boxes? Someone let me know. I would actually love to know. But anyway, this is the Edwardian one. I'll hold it up sort of close there. They're just made blank, but I suppose you could put tiny little bits of writing on there, painted on, or whatever you wanted to do. Usually they've got the times of pickup collection on those notices there. Okay, so that's that one there. And so this one should be the Victorian post box, which is more shaped. Victorian boxes. I should have done it the other way around, really. They're not in chronological order. So this one's more angled. the Victorian box. And again, it's still got the label on the front with the collection times. It's got a little gold, oh, if I can hold that up, sort of gold emblem there. They're quite pretty, really. But they are very, very like the actual post boxes we had back then. But anyway, that's the 3 items. So I'll just move the camera up again. Okay, so that's just some new items that I'm putting in the shop in the new section, the new items for sale. I won't put anything second hand or vintage or anything in that section. So when you click on each section, you know what the pieces are before you have a look and buy them, hopefully. So anyway, anyone that fancies some UK post boxes or phone boxes or shipping boxes, let me know. And as I said, I will add more as time goes on. We're planning to go down again in the spring to our suppliers, so I'm hoping to come home with trolley loads of items, all for my shop at that point. Anyway, thank you very, very, very much for watching. I hope you are all well, and speak to you again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.